My haters don't always be famous, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators built different they ancient, sooner than later, what will be ours? I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not come for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem, a number, equation, present, noted, observation. I'm not losing, reborn, creation. Come and find me, send it, location. 6:55 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking for new experiences? So difficult to reflect. Are you looking for new experiences? Happy birthday, Taurus. All right, still here. "6:59 p.m. on my alarm. Are you staying silent?" 7 o'clock on my alarm.
Did you know that you could actually eat while fasting?
Sunday, May 19th, the day of the Heartfelt Persuasion. We are in elemental traits today: energetic, just, controlling, disruptive, and frustrated. The meditation. There is man's time, and then there is God's time. There is man's time, and then there is God's time. There is man's time, and there is God's time. Personality for those born on May 19th. You have plenty of energy right now, but have to learn how to keep it under control and direct it well. This is indeed crucial because many born on this day have great leadership potential, although they often go through trying times both physically and emotionally. They emerge successful when their purpose is focused. Their energy can be quite elemental, like the weather. It is perhaps best you put to use in long range projects involving the building of structure in social and family life. The advice, sometimes leaving others to their own devices, don't be so controlling. Follow what is best for you. Follow what is best in you and allow yourself freedom. When you feel your temperature rise, put some distance between yourself and what is bothering you. Try not to overreact. Let go of your attachments at least once in your life. Health. Those born on May 19th must guard against their destructive energies, causing injury to themselves or others. Often, those born on this day encounter serious physical difficulties early in life and can overcome them only through strength of character. Unfortunately, May 19th people are prone to accidents and should therefore exercise caution when engaging in sports and intensely physical activities, and of course, when driving or traveling. Physical exercise is crucial to the health of May 19th people, for their highly energetic nature demands it. Neglecting this need can lead to all sorts of discomforts, mostly stress related. It is important that May 19 people express themselves, but also work constructively on their anger, whether this means righting external or internal wrongs. In seeking harmony in their lives, those born on this day should recognize the disruptive effect of a poor diet. So in numerology, those born on the 19th of the month are ruled by the number 1. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. And by the sun. That May 19th people are born on the first day of the cusp of energy are also ruled by the number 1 and have strong sun influences, means they must not misdirect powerful energies, which can have disastrous effects on family and personal relationships. Those ruled by the number 1 like to be first, tend to be ambitious, and dislike restraint. By this time in May, mercurial influence of Gemini are beginning to be felt. So thus May 19 people should beware of relying too much on mental powers and of being flighty or emotionally um, labile. Learning how to quiet themselves internally and externally is important for those born on this day. 7:08 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking to compromise? So the archetype of today, the 19th card of the major arcana, is the sun. It can be considered the most favorable of all the major arcana cards and symbolize knowledge, vitality, and good fortune. It does, however, suggest negative traits of pride, vanity, and false appearances. The sun disk Aten was originally considered an aspect of the creator god Amun Ra. Under the rule of the pharaoh Akhenaten, the religions known as Atenism was found, establishing Aten as the one and only true god. Aten is represented in the hieroglyphics as the sun disk with warming rays that have extended hands on the ends. The theme of the card in the Kemetic Tarot is serenity. The Aten card is a celebration of life, warmth, positivity, tranquility, calmness, and peace. The key words is positivity, expansion, beneficial, blessings, abundance, love, growth, restorative, vibrance, vitality, illumination, and joy. After the terrors of the night, humanity has arisen to a new day. The anthropomorphic sun radiates its blessing upon all the earth without discrimination. This is akin to the love of the divine. The sun symbolizes fulfillment, vitality, and happiness. The flowers bear witness to the life giving qualities of the sun's rays, while the rider represents our innocence and childlike bliss. The red and gold and green colors on the flag have layered meanings. This is an allusion to Pan African and Buddhist color symbolism, which incidentally are the same ones that are found on traffic lights in the modern world and on the volume meters on soundboards. They are the visual representation of the primordial represented by the green creative, gold preservative, and red destructive principles, the Ahara, Ukara, and Makara of the Zodiac thoughts. The youth riding upon the horse is a representation of the solar deity, bestowing upon us the cosmic life force and light of illumination, dispelling ignorance and evil. The sun offers us a return to innocence and redemption. When the sun card appears in a reading, it signifies that all is well as it should be. Light has always been a metaphor for truth. When we say we can see the light, we mean we can see the truth in a situation. When we talk about becoming enlightened, we mean achieving a level of understanding. As the supreme source of light, the sun is therefore a powerful symbol of knowledge and understanding. Ignorance may be bliss, but knowledge is power. Only when we really understand the situation do we have the power to transform it and get what we want. The sun is also associated with greatness and success. So when this card turns up in a positive reminder that we too can be brilliant and truly shine. How to interpret this card when it refers to an outcome or future situation. The presence of the sun is a positive sign that you will have much greater understanding once the fog clears and you can see things for what they are. You will be able to move forward and achieve your goals. This may be a good time for making important decisions as the sun's light can provide you with the insight and illumination you need. This card is a very positive sign, indicating future success and happiness, but you may need to build upon it through careful thoughts and considered action in order to give yourself a truly happy ending. Interpreting this card when it refers to a block or difficulty or root problem. The presence of the sun in this position indicates you may have gone through a time in which you felt foggy and unclear. Perhaps you did not have enough facts at your disposal to understand fully what was happening to you and those around you. As a result, you may have felt disempowered or disenfranchised. And in some or many aspects of your life, you may have found that many of the decisions you faced were difficult to make because of the lack of facts to help you. Thus, you may have made poor choices which might be affecting you in your life today. Try to be kind to yourself now and not blame yourself for any problems you may be currently facing, which were caused from lack of clarity in the past. So let's go over to Sunsigns.org for the rest of your personality report for those born on today. 21 minutes into the live. According to howstuffworks.com, the AI overview of people born on May 19th, 7:16 p.m. take a risk. That might mean something to someone. May 19th people are Tauruses who are motivated and confident in their abilities. They are also loners who prefer to trust their own counsel and rarely take advice. Sunsigns.org. The May 19th birthday horoscope predicts that you take a royal approach to life. You are brilliant and have an independent quality that makes you a great leader. People will thrive under your guidance. According to the May 19th zodiac analyst, your friends and family members usually elect you as the go to person who anyone needs an extra help in hand. This May 19th birthday personality has an exceptional, sharp intellect and great independence. This quality makes a confident and intellectual leader. Naturally, those born on this birthday are independently secure in their values. You take your duties responsibly and enjoy being around others. The Taurus birthday individuals born on May 19th are likely to make new friends with ease and perhaps have too many acquaintances. So happy birthday, Taurus born on May 19th. You're overconventional, intelligent, eager, and exciting, responsible, idealistic, and interesting. Happy birthday, Taurus the bull. More often than not, this Taurus chooses a few close relationships that is, that come into their time of need. These friends know their dreams, hopes, and ultimately their fears. If today is your birthday, you hold dear certain family members. Although you enjoy family reunions, you love being a part of this diverse group of ancestry, but you might have to wait to have children of your own. When this bull does decide to have children, they will be brought up with morals and a sense of knowing. The May 19th birthday astrology analyst predicts that you fall in love hard when you do fall. It is so hard for this Arcturian to trust people. It makes it like difficult to share your feelings, hopes, and dreams. Being friends with first is paramount to you and to make a lasting partnership. In a long term relationship, May 19th, zodiac person can be eager and spontaneous regarding wicked, erotic engagements. A relationship with a Taurus born on May 19th can be fun and exciting. You are generous, interesting, and idealistic. However, you can be a domineering and straightforward individual. The May 19th horoscope predicts that you desire physical work as opposed to a desk job. Money is a necessary value that provides the luxuries you love to have around. But as the May 19th birthday zodiac sign is Taurus, you do not require a large paycheck to validate your degree of success. This allows you to the opportunity to share the material goods bestowed on you. The May 19th birthday meaning shows that these bulls may need guidance in preparing nutritious meals and overall how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You have your burst of energy but still need to develop a workout routine to stay fit and toned. Just being full of energy is not enough. This energy should be focused on the right things. And typically, these Taurus natives are instinctively competitive. If you like outdoor sports, try to establishing a routine of playing your favorite game. Include the people that you love so much and make it enjoyable as well as functional as quality family time. Be careful though, Taurus, you are accident prone. These Taurans are very smart and value their independence as being essential to their privacy. So normally you will maintain a close relationship with a few family members, although you make friends easily. Not all your friends can be your close friends. The May 19th birthday analysis shows that you will become a parent late in life. As a career, you look for the original job titles. The pay does not have to be a factor in whether you will succeed, but rather the kind of work you will do will make you ambitious. Once financially stable has been obtained, May 19th Taurus is generous and shares with their family. So happy birthday, Taurus, May 19th. You are extremely smart, Taurus, and have an independent quality that makes you a great leader. You are inclined to have too many acquaintances, but have a few that are close. Characteristically, you will wait to have children on your own. Famous people and celebrities born on May 19th: Kevin Garnett, Andre the Giant, Grace Jones, Sean Paul, Eleanor Tomlinson, and Malcolm X. Let's see if we can find some music for Grace Jones. In honor of her birthday today. The first chosen song is I've Seen That Face Before. aussi de plus la vie. Standing there alone, staring eyes, chill me to the bone. Dans sa chambre, Joël et sa valise, en regard sur ses fringues, sur les murs de photos, sans regret, sans mélodie. La porte est claquée, Joël pareil. Hi, I'm Andy, a flight steward. That was Grace Jones. I Seen You. Now we'll do one from Sean Paul. And now,
anytime you have a country that
Malcolm
regards
X.
itself as the free world and a democracy, and at the same time has 22 million of its citizens who aren't permitted citizenship, why that in itself reflects lunacy.
Malcolm X was a civil rights crusader, black nationalist, and Muslim minister. He was born Malcolm Little on May 19, 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska. Malcolm's father was a Baptist preacher and outspoken supporter of black activist Marcus Garvey. As a result, the Littles were frequently terrorized by white supremacist groups. Despite his family's attempts to evade harassment, young Malcolm felt the trauma of racist violence firsthand when his father was killed under mysterious circumstances. A brilliant student, Malcolm was discouraged and demeaned by white teachers who ultimately pushed him to drop out of school at age 15. Bouncing between Boston, Flint, and Harlem during his teenage years, Malcolm turned to crime to get by. In 1946, at age 21, he was arrested for burglary and sentenced with 8 to 10 years in prison. While incarcerated, Malcolm developed a new and radical worldview based in liberation and self-determination. Through the influence of fellow prisoner John Bembry, Malcolm became an insatiable reader. He soon found himself drawn to the teachings of the Nation of Islam, a pro-black religious group led by Elijah Muhammad. Accepting his new faith, Malcolm severed ties to the past, changing his last name to X as a representation of his lost African surname. After his release on parole in 1952, he worked to develop the nation's ministry and expand its membership. In 1958, Malcolm married fellow NOI devotee Betty Shabazz, with whom he would have 6 children. Malcolm's rapid rise in the organization mirrored the electrifying appeal of his teachings among African Americans. The wider public caught a glimpse of his movement's power one night in 1957, when Malcolm organized hundreds of black Muslims in Harlem to ensure the safety of Hinton Johnson, a hospitalized victim of police violence. Malcolm's vision of black nationalism, which did not rule out violence as a means of overcoming white oppression, was met with fear and skepticism from mainstream white audiences and quickly attracted the attention of the FBI. Still, Malcolm's role as a powerful voice in the civil rights struggle continued to build momentum. By the early 60s, however, Malcolm had grown disillusioned with the Nation of Islam after learning of Elijah Muhammad's extramarital affairs. In 1963, Malcolm publicly cut ties with the organization. Shortly thereafter, he traveled to Mecca and Cairo on a cultural journey that reaffirmed his faith and cultivated his hope for a peaceful resolution to the struggle for racial equality. Still, Malcolm X's return home was not easy. Death threats, many from followers of Elijah Muhammad, plagued him and his family. Eager to make a lasting statement, Malcolm X collaborated with writer Alex Haley on an autobiography. Sadly, he would never see the book's success. On February 21st, 1965, before a speech in Manhattan's Audubon Ballroom, Malcolm X was shot to death by 3 members of the Nation of Islam. While Malcolm's journey was cut tragically short, his words and spirit continue to shed light on the nature of inequality and the path to peace. He remains one of the most influential figures in American history.
Happy birthday, Taurus. This day that year, May 19th, in history. 1848, the first department store opens today. 1865, the Union Cavalry detains Professor or President Jefferson Davis. 1891, now a chartered university, the Rice Institute becomes Rice University. In 1898, postcards are now available through the U.S. Post Office. In 1929, Stampede, the Yankee Stadium, caused by cloudburst, kills 2 people. Your zodiac, Chinese zodiac, the snake.
Getting an ADHD diagnosis at the
The Chinese zodiac, the snake, is a sensitive soul, easily hurt, and seeks peace and harmony in his or her life and environment wherever possible. When it comes to emotional and psychological stability, it is their environment that most contributes to their inner calm. As such, the snake personality seeks security in all things and will turn their efforts and mind to that the first and foremost. They are constantly vigilant, always careful, and to keep the confrontation around them from ever occurring. They will smoothly avoid them to maintain their outer peace. Snake seems meek, couching their words in politically correct terms to avoid any offense or treading on the toes of others. The Chinese snake zodiac sign's vulnerability allows them to feel the sensitivities of those around them. Knowing their attitude and how to act to prevent certain reactions among them, they act with caution and are adept at smoothing over troubled waters as a practice on their everyday life. So they are excellent facilitators of communication as they will let everyone have the opportunity to state their minds. The snake traits show they are careful to weigh all the factors in a situation. They make sure that in the end, the most well balanced direction is the one they choose to go. They also have an amazing tenacity for sticking to the goals they set for themselves. Because of all of this, the Chinese snakes are good hearted, kind, and very easy to love, but difficult to get to know. If you wish to read more on this Chinese zodiac sign, the snake, go to sunsigns.org. Your ruling planet is Venus, which symbolizes the different pleasures that make you happy in life. The bull is the symbol for the zodiac birthday symbol, the Taurus sun sign. The birthday tarot card is the sun. This card symbolizes happiness, a positive spirit, a new day, healing, and a significant transformation. Inspir Hold on a minute. Happiness, achievement, optimism, and confidence. Sunsigns.org. Having come out of the long, dark contemplation of night and see our way through many challenges, it is time for that we come out into the sun. This tarot card represents that victory, that sun, the day, Sunday. The day is the sun. You know who you are and your place in the world. You are being recognized for your goals and ambitions, and things once confusing are now well understood. The Sun card, where was she? I can't think of it right now. Let's carry on. The Sun card from the Rider Waite deck. However, I was using the Global Fusion. It burns away all questions, leaving only well understood answers. There she goes. At last, you have come into your own. The sun upright brings you to the recognition you deserve and the keen light of understanding into your mind. When our day in the sun comes, we are at our one of the culminating points of our lives, or at least our current situation. So the past events. You have recently come through a time of recognition and celebration. You have been living in the light of the sun and rejoicing after a long struggle. That moment in the sun has passed, but not the contentment and lessons it brought. The past events, the present events. Finally, the parade is out and you are in its center. The full light of sun shines on you and reveals all to you. You have achieved your goals. You are recognized for those things you have done, and this is your day in the sun. The future events. Keep going, keep fighting. You're almost there. The moment you've been long waiting is just around the corner, and you will finally be receiving the recognition you are so richly deserve. You've been working hard for this, and you definitely deserve it. Just hang in there. This card in the reverse, the problem with the bright light of the sun is it is also uncompromising. Things are made clear. Understanding is reached. We may even be recognized for what or that which we feel we deserve to be recognized for. But there is also a stark reality to this light. Things may be revealed, but you may not entirely be satisfied with what you see. The good news is that this situation is still positive, but you may have to work a little harder to appreciate it. Past events. You had finally arrived. You finally made it. But for some reason, it just wasn't as exciting as you hoped. Things were a bit of a letdown, but you've moved beyond this time. It's time to truly count your blessings and appreciate what you have been blessed with. The present events, the phase, not all is was cracked up to be. Not all it was cracked up to be. May apply here for this card in the reverse position. Maybe you finally got that job you've been working so hard to deserve. and you might hate it. Maybe you finally came to understand the situation truly, and it left you more than a little disheartened and disillusioned. Either way, it's important to pay attention to the good in your life and what you've gained. Don't discount your work just because the results wasn't what you hoped for. Future events. This is a warning to realign your expectations. The future is coming and you are due for the success you've worked so hard for, but it will not match the vision you'd had. Your reality not matching your dreams can be hard, especially when you've just reached them. But don't let the difference take away from anything you've accomplished. The meditation. The Sun Tarot Meditation in the upright position. The associated colors are gold for the shining light of the sun. This tarot meditation of the upright sun card will focus on a decidedly positive part of our lives, our success, the fulfillment of our hopes and dreams, and that moment of recognition. The culmination of our dreams is an important moment, and we should remember that that day will come if we work for it and appreciate it when it arrives. Let yourself settle into the meditation with feelings of joy, success, hope realized. Within you will find yourself on a stage in front of a great crowd of people. They are all cheering, and all lights are on you as you look out on your daring, adoring fans. A man walks out on stage with a microphone and talks about you, your accomplishments, and your goals. He talks about your journey and the work you've done. He talks about how your contribution was important to you and the world in which you live. He talks about how this has been your ambition for many years. He talks about how you finally reached that point and hands you an award in recognition of your efforts. 7:51 p.m. on my alarm. Wear your heart on your sleeve. You thank him and turn to the crowd and begin talking about where it all started and how it was with you through the years when you first realized what you wanted to do. You talk about the struggles, the successes, the failures on your way to this moment and how you felt along the trip. The crowd cheers your story. Ticker tape strings down from the sky while horns and fanfare are played. This is your moment, and you know in your heart that you have earned every moment of it, every second of grandeur and recognition. The feeling of success wells up from within, of self-satisfaction born from genuinely deserving it for all the effort you put in. You tell your story though, through to the moment you realize you succeeded, to the place you are right now, standing in front of the crowd. You talk about how it feels to have finally reached this place. What thoughts went through your mind while you were waiting to receive this recognition? Did you think it was all a dream? Did you feel self assured that you deserved it without question? As you arise out of the tarot meditation on the Sun Upright card, think about the story the announcer told and the one you told in return. Did they match? Were there differences? Often the world perceives our struggles far differently than we ourselves do. Please note those differences and take their lessons into the future, perhaps noting them in your journal. The associated colors are great for disappointment, for the meditation, for the sun in reverse. Sometimes we reach the point of culmination in our lives, that moment when we feel like all our hopes and dreams should be achieved and find that reality doesn't quite meet our expectations. We have still achieved our success, but the actual details leaves us wanting, feeling like the moment isn't what we thought it would be. This is what the tarot meditation on the reverse sun card shows us. As you lay out the area for meditation, let yourself be overcome with that feeling of an accomplishment no one else quite recognizes, an excitement you can't seem to share, or a feeling like you were meant for more than this meager success. 7:55 p.m. on my alarm. Follow up on a promise. As you open your eyes in your meditation, you find yourself in a lab, examining samples. You put in years of school for this, passing grueling tests. You spend hours agonizing over your resume, desperately wanting to make sure you got into that dream job in this lab. It was where you wanted to work, and on the outside, it all seemed so exciting. Testing samples, finding diseases, working with some of the most brilliant minds in the industry, finding cures. That was all you could think about. Making that discovery that saved thousands of lives. It would have been so glamorous to be recognized for that. Somewhere along the way, you forgot that this also meant processing thousands of samples, comparing instances of disease. You forgot that along before the glory can be reached, there was and would be dozens of lab techs and scientists going over that same data 100 times trying to find inconsistencies. And most of all, you forgot that you wouldn't be the one in the limelight when the discovery was made. After all, you were processing the results of other people's research, not doing your own. You had the training to be doing that research, but not yet experience or certification to respect your peers to attempt it. In short, you forgot the word that the path to success is a long one and sometimes contains multiple steps. Where you are now is a great place to be, though. You're at the beginning of a new journey, a new success story. This isn't the success you wanted, but you are working in the field you wanted to work in, doing the work you wanted to do. And that's more than a lot of people can say. Focus on this concept, the successes of your journey, rather than the letdowns. As you think about the future ahead and where you're going, you've made a long journey. You've reached a level of success, even if it isn't the one you've hoped for, and more successes lay ahead. Record your vision of the future, what you hope for, and how you feel about the characters, successes in the meditation. And remember, every success is worth celebrating. It may be a stepping stone. That has been the meditation of the sun sign, sun card from sunsigns.org. 7:59 p.m. on my alarm. Give the gift to care. The minor arcana cards associated for today are the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I will not be going into it from sunsigns.org. However, from the Intuitive Global Fusions deck, the Seven of Pentacles keywords is hard work, assessing, inventory, patience, time, lengthy, slow progress, and evaluate. An exhausted gemstone miner takes a moment to gather his strength and evaluate his efforts as he looks towards the future. 8 o'clock p.m. on my alarm. He has made significant progress, but there is still plenty more work to do. This card reminds us that the time and effort we invest in a project will determine our reward. Fame and glory may not be in the cards for everybody. Some may not even aspire to those things. The Seven of Gems reassures us that working behind the scene is just as crucial as the limelight, and sometimes even more so. If recognition is not what you seek, then as long as you are compensated fairly for your efforts, it's okay to take satisfaction in a job well done. The King of Swords. Keywords: prudence, insensitive, rigidity, influential, abrasive, candid, sincere, and harsh. The King of Blades sits on his throne on high, in his command of nature, and speaks with the voice of truth. Ravens and swallows gather before him. The King of Blades renders his judgment with scrutiny and wisdom. The king has his sword pointed upwards, indicating that he knows when to hold his tongue and when the appropriate time for speech. Each of his words is deliberate. The swallows and ravens indicate life and death, and the king's understanding of the impact of his decisions. So, your birthday zodiac compatibility. You are most compatible with people born under the zodiac sign of Capricorn. This is a very stable and reliable match. You are not compatible with people born under the zodiac sign of Leo. This love relationship will be over emotional. Your lucky numbers are 1 and 6. 1 signifies inspiration, determination, and leadership skills. 6 is the number that signifies unconditional love, balance, and empathy in poise. Your lucky colors are orange and lavender. Orange is the color that stands for joy, optimism, positivity, and action. Lavender is the color that stands for nobility, lavishness, dignity, and independence. Your lucky days are Sunday and Friday. This Sunday is the day of the sun that symbolizes a positive spirit, a new day, healing, and significant transformations. Friday is the day of Venus that helps you bond with people and indulge in creative and artistic activities. Your birthstone is emerald. Emerald gemstone helps you to make your relationships more secure and blissful. The ideal zodiac sign for people born Zodiac birthday gift for people born on May 19th. Tickets to a Broadway show for the man and a pair of sexy cashmere lined leather gloves for the woman. May 19th personality loves fitness accessories as gifts. And that has been today's Happy Birthday Tours birthday personality meaning and meditation of the sun card. Seeing the light. Happy birthday. Enjoy your evening.